Yo, what up? All right. So I guess this is a little bit weird because I normally... Jesus Christ. Holy smokes. All right, hold on. I'm going to try something real quick. Let's do this. All right, yeah, it's your podcast now,
It's
apparently.
me.
Okay. So I'll put in the intro music later, and I guess I'm just going to do this whole spiel because I guess this is going to be an episode to start the beat. I guess. I really don't know what we're doing, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I should probably turn your microphone up. That would help. That's the one issue with not wearing headphones. It's real easy. We could have recorded a whole ding-dong hour without your audio at all.
Yeah.
But
now we're good.
We're good now.
All
I should
right.
probably make sure your levels are okay. Hello and welcome to Start the Beat with Sykes. My name is Sykes and this is my podcast. Before we get started, I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank everyone who checked out the last episode. If you're one of those people, I hope you enjoyed it and thanks so much for coming back. But for everyone out there who's new to the show, welcome. Feel free to make yourselves at home. And as always, there's beer, soda, water, coffee, tea in the fridge. Cheers. Yeah. I'm sitting here today. Brittney Chantele's in the house.
Whoop, whoop.
Make some noise for the internet.
Yeah. Yo.
As you could see here, I guess, we haven't really spoiled anything. We just have YouTube pulled up, but I guess I can get rid of that real quick. So we're going to be hanging out today, and we're just going to be talking about roller coasters.
Yeah.
Exclusively. If you want to know what Brittney's been up to artistically, too bad. This ain't about that.
Not going to find out here.
Both of us are sick of dealing with the stress of being artists.
Yeah.
And we just want to talk about roller coasters.
That's it.
So that's all we're going to do today. We're just going to literally talk about roller coasters, hang out, and if this is your cup of tea, pun intended, enjoy the ride with us. But if it's not, don't say we didn't warn you. This is going to be some nerdy, lame shit.
It is.
But, yo, let's get into it. So what we got here is youtube.com, the website. Have you heard of this place?
I think so.
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I think.
If somebody typed your name into youtube.com, something might come up.
I'd hope so. I hope something comes up.
Yeah, so
And not some random Brittney.
that should be your new stage name.
Random Brittney?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll think about that.
There's marketability there.
There's some rebranding to be done.
Yeah,
But
we're not talking about this. Shit.
roller coasters.
So what do we want to start with?
So, obviously I've thought about this conversation like all day.
Okay.
And I really, really suck with names of remembering names of roller coasters. Like I love roller coasters so much, but I'm horrible with remembering the names. But I did do some Googling and I rode a roller coaster at Hershey Park called Fahrenheit. And I think we should take folks for a ride.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's a good one.
So let's Fahrenheit 451. Is this? I think it's a movie.
Wait, yeah.
Is it also a roller coaster? We're gonna call ourselves out pretty much today for just being complete nincompoops, but that's okay. It's just Fahrenheit. It's just Fahrenheit. It's
okay.
just Fahrenheit.
I thought there was a number, but maybe that's...
I thought there was two, but maybe we've just watched too many movies.
Ooh.
So, all right. So this is...
All right.
Let's go with this one that's a little bit newer.
It
looks like it might be
yeah.
cleaner video.
Whoa.
Okay, so this is Death by Illusion. Pretty cool intro. Cool intro.
That's really cool intro. Like they spent a little money on that. Here we go.
Yeah, so I remember the first time I rode this, that is insane.
It's insane.
When you're going up that. So honestly, the first time I was ever at Hershey Park, I had like zero expectations.
Okay.
I had a friend that lived out that way and went out to hang out and they're like, yo, we're going to go to Hershey one day. And I was like, Hershey Park seems cute, you know,
Yeah.
chocolates, whatever.
Right?
What else are we gonna do?
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be like a legit theme park with like legit roller coasters.
Yeah.
And I remember, like, I mean, whenever you walk in, you see a lot of stuff. Particularly, it's like right when Sky Rush had opened up.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit, there's like actual real rides here. And I remember like walking up to this thing and I was like, dog, this is insane.
It's insane.
It's not super tall, but this is definitely insane.
It's insane.
Did you have a similar experience with Hershey? Like, did you know that it was a real theme park?
I always did because everyone always compared it against Kennywood. And so people would be like, if you think Kennywood's cool, wait till you go to Hershey Park. So I
don't think anybody's ever said that to me in my life.
Really?
Just so you know. But that's okay. I mean, we just have
we have
different friend groups.
Look at all these stats down at the bottom. Okay.
Oh yeah, this is pretty. I you know what? I'm hoping that this death by illusion. I hope that we can like use them a lot because I'm really appreciating these stats.
Me too. I love it.
So what are they saying here? Of course, you hit the pause button to read the stats and everything's covered up.
Of course.
But
can you hit that little down arrow? Oh wait.
Oh wait. If I push pause and then
no.
Fuck it.
Damn.
All right.
Speed 58. That's it. It definitely feels faster than that. That was cool. So like, especially if you get in the front seat.
No, that doesn't work. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Especially if you get in the front seat and then that sun is in your eyes, because you pretty much have to close your eyes. Like it's pretty intense. It's so smooth. I love this ride because it's so smooth, but still scary a little bit. And then this beautiful turn. Oh,
the fun thing about this ride is that it's so small. Like it's really compact. And a lot happens very quickly.
Yes.
There's a lot of like big steel roller coasters where like I feel like in the middle of the ride, it's just like coasting.
Yeah.
For like what feels like millions of hours. It's just going straight. Yeah. And I'm like, dog, what is this?
Nah, this one does stuff. This one definitely does stuff. I love it.
This is a really cool little ride.
Yeah. I think, very, very well designed. You know, fun fact, I actually wanted to be a roller coaster engineer.
Okay.
Yeah, I did my senior project in high school on roller coaster engineering.
What made you not? Math?
Yeah. Literally, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. And also too, I think, you know, I don't know who it was, but someone was just like, hey, just letting you know, I mean, like, how many roller coasters do you think are built like in an average year? And I was like, oh, not that many, probably. Well, you know?
I mean, if you're working for a roller coaster company, I feel like, you know, it takes maybe sometimes a year or two to build a coaster.
Right.
So if you're like a manufacturer and you have like one or two projects a year, like that's it. That's your job.
Yeah. Yeah. I got talked out of it. I definitely got talked out of it.
I think that, yeah, I never thought about it from that perspective before, but it's almost like the same way that like there are people whose job is to just like run a festival.
Right. Yeah. That's true.
You know, it's like a lot of work goes into this big thing where it's like if you're a roller coaster manufacturer that's getting paid, you know, $10 million to build a roller coaster, it's like, you know, if your company's making $10 million a year, that's not bad.
That's true.
It's divided amongst a bunch of employees and stuff, but that ain't nothing.
Right. That's real.
I could live off a small sliver of $10 million a year.
I mean, I'd say maybe in my next life, you know, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the wave.
But you know what's funny? Not to talk about the stuff that we're not talking about, but I feel like if I worked in roller coasters, I don't know if I would appreciate them as much.
Yeah.
I feel like music's been ruined a little bit.
I definitely can relate to that. I think that's real.
But Fahrenheit is a really, really cool ride. I think
cool
that
ride.
Yeah, good pick.
Yeah.
Good pick.
It's one of my favorites. Like I was in Hershey Park in let's see, that was 2015. The summer of 2015, that was the first time I ever went to Hershey Park. And I rode this then. And then I recently was there last year and I rode this again. And I was like, yeah, this is like, it's solidified it for me. Like, this is definitely one of my like top 5 for sure. Yeah, top 5 because it's just so, yes, it's small, it's short, really doesn't go that fast, but it's just so smooth and fun. Top 5.
Well, I think that there's a thing where it's easy to get distracted by like, oh, this isn't the tallest or the fastest, and it's kind of like food in a way. Like, yeah, I can eat something really spicy, but like I don't want to eat something really spicy all the time.
Right. Yeah.
It's usually like, my favorite things in general tend to not be like the most extreme or the most dramatic. It's always like that, like middle of the road, like anytime, like we could ride that roller coaster any fucking day as many times as you want.
Yeah.
And it's super chill.
Yes.
Can't do that for a lot of other rides.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm going to pull up a ride.
Okay. Let's go.
The first ride that I had thought about that I always love to talk about would be the Beast. The Beast is at Kings Island.
Okay. I never been there.
You need to go to Kings Island this summer.
Okay.
That is a highly, highly recommended park.
Okay.
From me and Stacy.
Word.
Stacy, Kings Island.
He said, oof.
So this is nice. There's actually a Kings Island official
Let's
POV.
go.
So this is a wooden roller coaster.
Okay.
And it is absolutely insane.
Wait, where is Kings Island?
Kings Island is in Ohio, maybe like 45 minutes past Cincinnati. Maybe not even that far. It's a little bit outside of Cincinnati.
It's not the same thing as Geauga Lake, is it? Okay.
No.
Okay. I was like, am I confusing this park? See, I told everyone I'm really bad with names, so...
It's super chill. So some cool things about this ride. The park built this ride themselves.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It was like one of like the main maintenance people and his team. They just decided that they were going to build this fucking thing. And it's like a goddamn monster.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really dope.
It's a really, really cool ride. It is huge. I don't know if it's like the largest or the longest wooden track in the world. It may be neither.
Yeah.
But it is big.
It's big.
It is very, very big. I'm a huge fan of wooden roller coasters.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I like the nostalgia. I like the chain sound.
Rickety, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what does the sign? Yes, do not stand up. That means stand up, baby. That means stand up. That means stand up.
But this thing is like literally a monster. It is a beast.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the whole roller coaster?
What are you showing her?
The beast.
Yo.
I was sick that entire weekend.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay.
And it is like, it barrels. So it's like all built into the woods.
Wow. That's cool. See, that's something you don't see that often.
Yeah.
And I really, really like that.
And it's like one of those rides that like, it uses a lot of the terrain and plays with it, which is super cool. That's one of the things that's really awesome about Kennywood too, is how much they do that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is great. I'm gonna have to try this one. Ooh, tunnel.
So yeah, this was built by the people in the park. As far as I know, is the only roller coaster that these people ever built. But they did a really good job, and it's safe, and it's been operating for decades. But this thing is going so fast. It's
it looks like
it's like a cruiser. It's like one of those things where like there isn't a whole lot of crazy stuff that happens, but like when you're on it, it's such a different experience.
Yeah.
And
it's still not done?
No.
I want to know
second lift hill, baby.
This is is this a 3-minute ride, 2-minute ride?
It's probably around 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And I also like the way that it's built, like the woods are built around it where you really like that first hill, you can kind of see what's happening.
Yeah.
But once you're in it, like you have no idea where you're going, when it's going to end. And I remember just laughing like hysterically whenever we got to the top of this hill. Because it's like this drop is insane for a wooden roller coaster.
See, I laugh too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look, it's just like this long fucker.
That park looks dope. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
Like this thing just starts going.
Oh, wow. Okay. Little tilt. Okay, little angles, little turn. Ooh, big turn.
It just doesn't stop. This ride does not stop.
Yeah, this is definitely a 3-minute ride.
And this at night is like
chef's
kiss.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't even think about that. That's it.
Awesome. It's the beast.
That is an awesome wooden roller coaster right there.
Yeah, it's like just seeing it, like the construction of this thing is absolutely insane. It's replaced my favorite wooden roller coaster used to be the Mean Streak.
Okay.
The Mean Streak is no longer with us.
Oh.
But the Mean Streak is now Steel Vengeance, which is my favorite roller coaster on planet Earth.
Okay.
Cedar Point. We can talk about that later.
Cedar Point.
But yeah, I would definitely suggest Kings Island. It's a small park.
Yeah.
Which is cool because you can like 1 day it or you can like 2 day it and really dig into everything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. So Kings Island used to be owned by Paramount and they had a lot of funny like movie rides.
Okay.
Like there was the Nicolas Cage movie Face Off.
Yes.
There was a Face Off ride.
Wow.
The ride is still there, but it's no longer called Face Off. It's called something else. The Beast has always been the Beast, though.
Oh, why am I not surprised? Wow. I'm thinking of a next one.
You had mentioned a bad experience at Hershey.
Oh my God. Okay.
Let's take this in another direction.
So my partner does not like wooden roller coasters, and I do. I quite honestly don't think I have built like my preference yet of if I like steel or wooden better. I enjoy.
It's like hard shell or soft shell tacos.
You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy both.
Yeah.
But I was like kind of in that place where like when you want your partner to be like, you're just like, hey, like should we try this? Are you cool with trying this? And she was down. And this is a wooden roller coaster that like I never rode, and it just should have never happened.
Oh, okay.
And this was a traumatic experience for me.
Is it Hershey?
Yes.
Okay.
And I am
wooden roller coaster Hershey.
The
Wildcat?
name, I think it's Wildcat. That was rough.
Yeah, the Wildcat will fuck you up.
Like, what in the fuck? Like, what in the fuck?
Let's pull it up.
Hershey
Park getting a lot of love today.
I definitely like needed a chiropractor after that. Like that was a horrible experience for me. And then I just like looked at my partner and like she was not okay and I felt horrible.
Oh no.
And I was like, yeah, this was not it. So I was just,
Does this look right?
Oh yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. And it also was starting to sprinkle.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like the little pins.
It was a really bad experience.
Yeah. I think me and Stacy rode this. I've only rode this once, I think. I think it was with Stacy. And I remember it being pretty rough.
It's brutal. I've ridden a lot of wooden roller coasters, and this by far, like I would not ride this again. And I don't think that there's a roller coaster out there that I've ever said that about.
Yeah.
I would not ride this roller coaster again. Like.
All right.
Yeah. I had whiplash. I'll leave it at that.
Fair enough.
For sure.
This drop is fucking wild.
You start thinking everything's
Holy
cool.
Shit.
And then right about here, you start shaking. And it's just from then on there, it's just a constant bobble. Just your head is just whipping back and forth. And I was like, what is going, like, is the track, like, is one side of the track like higher than the other and it just switches? Like, it felt like we were just.
Yeah. Yeah. This is they got a steady ass camera on here right now.
Yeah, they do. It's making me feel like I'm a liar.
I mean, I think like on video, this is a fun ride. I just can't think of any other wooden roller coasters at Hershey that are like intense. That's why I think it has to be this.
It's definitely this one. I can remember as soon as it pulls into the.
Were you like traumatized at the end?
Oh my God. I was like, get me
Oh,
the
no.
hell off of this. I'm ready to go home. Oh yeah, this is totally the coaster. Because I remember waiting. The line was short. See, this is the thing. Okay. When the park is packed and there's a long ass line on every ride, and then you get to this coaster and there's 5 people in line, you know something's fucking wrong.
Yeah, that.
You know something's wrong.
That reminds me of a ride that I actually really, really want to ride. I have never rid it. You maybe I'm mad. Maybe you haven't either. But it's at I think it's King's Dominion.
Mm-hmm.
It's called the Intimidator.
Okay.
It is the fucking All right, let's pull this up. Intimidator 305. Oh, Carowinds. Yeah.
Carowinds.
Yeah. The Intimidator. It's at Carowinds.
Oh wow.
So this is the same situation where this ride is it's like a top of the line. I'm pretty sure it's a Giga Coaster. But it very rarely ever has a ride because it just has this reputation of like beating the shit out of people.
Yeah.
But it's a steel ride and it's not too old either.
Okay.
But I really want to ride this. Just the freak in me wants to see what's going on. This is just another cool intro. I guess this is a thing with these YouTubers.
Cool. Awesome intro.
Yeah,
and I want to ride that thing too, whatever that was.
I've never been to Carowinds, but I would like to. So this is Dale Earnhardt's Intimidator.
Okay. Oh, short line.
Yeah, see?
Short line. I like those style seats. That's cool.
This is right outside of it's not too far from Busch Gardens.
Okay.
Williamsburg.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're gonna do that this year because we bought tickets to go last year and we couldn't, but they honored them. So
okay, cool.
We're gonna hopefully go this summer. But yeah, look at this maniac of a thing.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Oh yeah, you can tell by the camera.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And I think this thing goes pretty fast. And when I was like listening to somebody talk about this, I think they were talking about how it's not uncommon for people to either black or gray out while riding this.
Okay.
Just because of the G-forces.
Wow.
This is like one of those things where like it doesn't really seem super crazy when watching it, but I could just tell that it's like
oh yeah. Oh, got a little
absolutely crazy. Probably like on your body.
Yeah. I'm interested to know what the top speed on this one is.
We'll look it up.
Yeah.
We will.
Do you have any desire to ride the fastest roller coaster in the world in Dubai? The Ferrari one?
I mean, I guess, it's not like I don't think I'm like a speed type of person.
Mm-hmm.
I just like riding good rides.
Yeah.
The speed doesn't interest me as much as it just being like a cool ride.
I feel that. 75.
75.
Okay. Okay.
Well, it's Intimidator 305 says. Oh, wait.
90.
You know what? We pulled up the wrong roller coaster.
Did we?
So I think that there's an Intimidator because Carowinds is in. That's what I originally said. King's Dominion.
Yeah, you did.
Carowinds is in Canada,
Oh.
right? Carowinds is in. Oh yeah, Carowinds is North Carolina. Okay. But they're all owned by Cedar Fair.
Okay.
So Intimidator 305 was
different.
the coaster that I meant to pull up. I didn't realize there was 2 different ones, and I imagined they're 2
Whoa.
totally different rides. So I guess we're getting 2 in a row here.
Okay.
My bad. That's okay. Maybe we'll edit it out.
Nah, I mean, I don't. Oh.
Okay. Because I was like watching it and I was like, this doesn't seem. I was like, okay, like, yeah. I remember this being.
Ooh, oh, it's magnetized.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, boy. Like when coasters pull you up big hills like that quick, it is.
I love it. I love the use of magnets now.
Here we go.
What? Oh, oh my God. Yeah.
This is a totally different ride.
Yes. Wow. Oh, yeah. Ooh, those switchbacks.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I want to ride this for sure.
Oh, God. A wildly different ride.
Wow. I need to make sure I don't eat before that one.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, what's up,
I don't
Rob?
want your little reaction. Okay, so that's 90. The top speed on that one is
That's
90.
90.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. Okay. I want to ride that one for sure.
Is there
For
a
sure.
ride that you've never rode
Red Road.
that you're interested in?
Yes. So I want to say that the track is red or it's maroon, but at Busch Gardens. I went to Busch Gardens whenever
Williamsburg?
Yes.
Okay.
When I was, and I could be completely wrong about that, but I went to Busch Gardens in 2016 when I was at military training, and I went with a whole bunch of people who were not into roller coasters, which was a mistake. And the lines were super long and yada, yada, yada. So I really didn't get to ride a lot of the rides there.
Yeah.
It was basically a wasted trip for me.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I rode like 2 roller coasters and that was it that whole day.
So there's like a track that sticks out.
There's a track that sticks out that I did not get to ride. And I'm just so interested in it. I don't even know if it's like a great coaster, but it looked really cool.
So, yeah, I don't know enough about Busch Gardens yet because I hadn't been. It's just a place that I wanted to go.
Mm-hmm.
So let's pull up the map. I guess 2016 map that works. It's around the time that you were there.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is this?
The fun tracker. Not
This
helpful.
isn't helpful at all. Okay, I think maybe we got to do one of these open image in new tab.
Oh, there we go. Oh,
Really, dog? This is the quality you're giving me? This looks like...
damn.
All right.
We might have to buschgardens.com it.
Yeah, I guess we can try to go on their actual website. I just have a feeling that it might not be as helpful as we want it to be. Well, I guess this doesn't look too bad.
It doesn't look too bad. Today's special offer.
Come on now. All right.
Okay.
So this is a park map, but there's no, like, you can't see the... Okay, so there's a track there. There's Apollo's Chariot.
I could be completely wrong, and I think I'm thinking of that Loch Ness Monster one. I just know that it, like, went over the water.
Okay, then it's the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think that's the only one that does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's the Loch Ness Monster.
Yes, because I rode that blue one. That was cool. I think it's called the Griffin.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Okay.
That one was awesome. Like, I want to ride that again.
Well, I guess let's look up the Loch Ness Monster.
Let's do it.
Because, I'm planning on going.
Let's go.
Let's see.
We're going right now.
I feel like, this eventually has to end in us riding a roller coaster together
It
at some
does.
point.
Yeah.
We'll just have to figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
It's going to be hilarious because I laugh on roller coasters. And if you do the same, it's just going to be us constant laughing the whole time.
I don't. I'm that type of person that like if I'm at a show, I look like I'm having a bad time, but I'm having fun. I'll just be on the ride like,
yo.
and then afterwards I'm like, that was tight. But in my head, I'm like screaming the whole time.
I got you. There's times where I do the oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, I probably do that too.
Yeah.
All right.
First drop. Oh. This is definitely the one that I wanted to try. Yep. I don't know why I thought red, but hey.
Memory's a weird thing.
It's a weird thing.
This looks like a really pretty park.
It's very pretty. Yeah. The lines were wild the day that we went.
I hate those parks where like when we were watching that one Intimidator video where it's like you just see the parking lot.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's like so like
yeah.
I don't feel like I'm in like a I don't know. I mean, I guess it's fun to ride something, but it's also like I don't know. It actually like stresses me out in a way, like seeing the parking lot.
Yeah.
It makes it worse. That's like one of my biggest issues I think I've always had with the Steel Phantom.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much you're seeing nothing but
I mean,
like
if you look, you can look
houses.
if you look over to the left, like it's super chill.
It's chill. If you look over to the left, you'll see like the flame burning at nighttime, I guess. But oh, this looks interesting. Yeah, super cool.
Oh, they see that little double loop thing that was over there.
Yeah, this is hilarious. Yo, there's a roller coaster where you go over water and you actually, like, I think there's like a fountain that sprays you or something.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's like at one of the Universal Studios or
I
something.
think the Hulk does that.
Okay. I've never been there either.
That's another thing that we want to do.
Yeah.
I want to go to Universal real bad.
Mm-hmm. This tunnel is very interesting.
I don't think I'm not piping the roller coaster audio into the podcast.
Yeah.
Just because it's too much, but
It's
for
a
anybody
lot.
that isn't watching, it's like there was like a
Someone screaming. So this is interesting. I don't know if I like it or not, but I'm also not on it. So, okay. Here we go. Look at this.
I can't believe this thing has enough speed to do a loop right now.
I
It looks like it's
know.
going so slow.
Yeah. Okay.
The Crypt Keeper's on the ride right now.
That laugh.
That seems all right.
It seems
I'm
all
not-
right.
I'm not. Damn. I want to go to a theme park with that guy. All right. So since I can't think of anything else right now, I'm going to pull up Steel Vengeance.
Okay. Let's
This
do
is
it.
my favorite roller coaster. I mean, I've rode, I guess, a lot of roller coasters, but this is hands down my favorite roller coaster.
Okay. Weird. And this
So
is at
this-
Cedar Point.
This is at Cedar Point. It was the Mean Streak.
Okay.
And they took the wooden track
Mm-hmm.
and they converted all of the rails to steel rails. So now it's a hybrid coaster.
Okay.
And then they also changed a lot of things to the coaster that you couldn't do traditionally on a wooden roller coaster. Like this goes upside down now
Okay.
and things like that.
I feel like I was on this before.
The Steel Vengeance?
Yeah. When did they do that? Like,
Maybe 3 or 4 years ago.
okay. I think I was on it before they did that. Like I was pretty young. I was
On the yeah.
Yeah.
So it was the Mean Streak was at least until 2015 or 16.
yeah, I was
So
pretty
you
young.
rode the wooden version of this.
Yeah, I was in, I may have been like 13. I remember
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was like just tall enough. Like
That
barely.
ride the mean streak would beat the shit out of you.
Yes, it was a rough one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked my cousin into going on that, and he didn't like
So
that.
you have a really good track record with people in wooden roller coasters, apparently.
It's pretty bad.
All right. Well, this is the new version of. I was so stressed out because I love the mean streak. I love that ride to death. It was my favorite roller coaster.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I'm fine with it now. I'm fine. This ride is absolutely batshit.
Moral of the story, just don't go to a theme park with me if you're not a roller coaster rider.
Yeah.
It's just that's that. I don't think I've ever ridden a hybrid coaster either. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. It's insanely smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Like this ride just feels like nothing else I've ever been on before.
Wow, wow. Okay. One of those drops. Wow.
And it flies.
Yeah.
It's so smooth, and it's like so much happens in such a compact area.
Mm-hmm.
And like the banks that it has where like it moves you left and right, like all that stuff. There's a cool
Ooh.
little loop.
Ooh.
Like the way that it is ridiculous.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is amazing.
Like it just feels like nothing, like no other ride I've ever been on.
Yeah, this is super cool. It even sounds smooth.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And like I love how much happens like inside of the coaster itself.
Yeah. Very cool
It's
design.
like, yeah, you just feel like you're constantly like getting like tossed around, but it's not uncomfortable. And you just feel like your head or your arms are going to fly off at any minute because you're just like literally flying through other pieces of the track.
That's awesome.
It's dope.
That's awesome.
Beyond dope.
What is that in the bottom corner? Problematic roller coasters. The Maverick.
Oh, that's your boy El Toro Ryan that I was talking about. So he has like a whole series where like he does these problematic roller coasters and like talks about like things that are like wrong with it from a technical perspective and like things that they had to change like when they were building the roller coaster and like it's some nerdy stuff.
It's nerdy stuff.
It's fun though.
Cool.
It's fun. Yeah, I don't know. Your turn, I suppose.
So
ball's in your court.
I went to Kennywood since they built the new coaster.
Okay.
4 times. And all 4 times. Well, okay. 3 of those times it was closed. And the one time, you know when they do like those marching band days?
Yeah.
They like, it was open when we got to the park, but then they started like the marching band thing and then they closed the ride. And it was closed for the rest of the night. So technically it was closed 4 times.
The ride has a lot of issues from
and it's
what
like,
I've been told.
Like I'm trying to ride it. And so I'm interested if there is a POV video.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have yet to actually see what it is. Like.
It was, hey, Stacy. Yeah. How long did we wait to ride the steel curtain?
4 hours. What?
We went on opening day. I made Stacy wait in line with me for 4 hours. I know Stacy wanted to ride it.
You were just like, you want to go ride this thing? We don't have to stand in the line for a while. And I was like, okay.
We literally went to Kennywood, stood in line for 4 hours, rode that, and then maybe rode the Jackrabbit and went home. That was like the whole day.
Listen. Right. Jackrabbit is the classic. I think that was my first roller coaster I ever rode. Pretty sure.
That's some yinzer ass shit.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a rite of passage.
It is. It definitely is.
You get up, they stuff your shoes with paper towels so you're tall enough. And then you get on the fucking ride and I don't know, they toss some potato patch and a Permanis in your hand on the way off. Welcome to life.
Oh my God. Welcome to life.
All right, so here's the steel curtain.
Okay.
So my biggest issue with this ride is how long this lift hill takes.
Maybe that's why you were in line for 4 hours.
Yeah, this lift hill is obscene. But yeah, this is.
Have you ever been to Dorney?
Nah.
It's a good park too. Small.
Where's
but I like
Dorney
it.
at?
It's on the eastern side of the state.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow.
Come on, let's go.
Wow. Slow.
Yeah, the lift hill's a nightmare. But once it gets going, it's fucking rad.
Yeah. It seems super dope.
Yeah, it's a good ride.
It's pretty long too.
Yeah. It's so wild having this ride at Kennywood, though, because it's so dramatically different from everything else at the park. But it's a nice addition to the park.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, it is butt cheeks that it's barely ever open.
Yeah.
I think that me and Stacy only rode it the one time when we went. We went on opening day and rode it.
Yeah.
And then every other time that we had been in the park, it was either closed, like you had mentioned, or the one time it was just like an insane wait, like another 2 hour wait.
I'm not waiting more than 2 hours. Sorry. You know, because like I'll just go and ride the classics and have a great time.
I think I don't have a problem waiting a long time to ride something that I've never rode before.
Mm-hmm.
But like when it gets back to it, like even like at Cedar Point, like the Millennium Force is like that ride is so fucking good. But
it's a good one.
I never want to wait like more than an hour to ride it.
Right.
It's like I get it, but it's like also I'd rather just I don't know.
I feel you.
The Millennium Force in the rain? I don't remember. Maybe. I'll fuck you up. Rain on a fast roller coaster?
It really feels like pins and needles.
Yeah.
It's not fun, usually.
Hopefully they figure out what the fuck they're doing with the steel curtain and get that thing up and running a bit more.
Like, please.
All right. So there's a theme park that is in, I believe it's in Illinois. It's called Holiday World.
Okay.
Holiday World. Let me double check where this place is at. Holiday World.
That sounds like some Dolly Parton shit.
So Holiday World, it's in Indiana. It's in Santa Claus, Indiana.
Yo.
It's called Holiday World. Holiday World and Splash and Safari. And it's a family-owned park.
Okay.
And one of the cool things about this park is like since it's family-owned, it's pretty small, but they like are really passionate and give a shit about the park and they take really good care of it and stuff like that. But there's a ride here called the Voyage.
Okay.
It's another big wooden son of a bitch.
Okay.
So let's where were we at here?
Doo-doo.
I have completely lost track. Oh wait, here we are. Get us back to YouTube.
Their logo, it looks amazing. Holiday World.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I need that.
Like, they look like they've had the same logo for like, the past 40 years.
Yeah. Like I need that on a t-shirt for sure. Okay. Here we go.
Coaster Force.
The Voyage. Holiday World.
So this is another big wooden son of a bitch.
It's big. You can tell. Oh, they got a little turkey ride over there.
Yeah, the gobbler getaway.
Ooh. Okay. Look at this. This one's quicker than the...
Yeah, the lift hill on this is quicker than the steel curtain.
Gotta love the picture. I do the same pose every time, no matter what coaster I'm on.
Okay, what is it? Tight.
It's very unoriginal, but gotta do it. Through the trees, love it.
This thing's going.
Yeah. Yeah, that's moving.
Wow.
Wow.
That's quite a...
That's a
You're
bank.
like pretty much sideways at that point.
That's a bank. That's a... Wow. Little breather there.
I've learned a lot about brake runs thanks to the El Toro Ryan YouTube channel.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I think like he always talks about them in his videos and like he says the same description and now it's kind of like an inside joke on his channel where like he like made t-shirts that have like the definition of a brake run on them because he talks about it so much.
That's hilarious.
But it's cool because it's like those are, well, like I say, kind of serve multiple purposes. One, it keeps the track from going 1,000 miles an hour, but also it's like what allows them to run multiple cars
Yep.
on a track at once and shit like that. You're a roller coaster engineer, you know what I'm talking about.
I mean, I'm a roller coaster engineer. I am. Okay.
I think it's probably just
Slowing it down.
just spitting everybody back into the station, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's very cool.
it seems like a really cool ride.
The Voyage.
There's a really, really dope ride at Kings Island called Flight of Fear.
Flight of Fear. I definitely haven't written that because I've never been to Kings Island. I'm trying to remember if I've heard of it.
You got anything you want to?
Flight of Fear.
The longest Minecraft rainbow roller coaster.
I want to ride that.
This video is 18 minutes long.
Oh.
I don't think I want to humor that.
Nah. I mean, I wish it was a real thing. Like you could actually ride it.
What you got?
Let's go back to Hershey Park. Why don't we?
Okay.
I think it's their newest.
Candymonium.
Yeah.
Have you rid Candymonium?
I did. Yeah.
Okay, I have
Very
not
cool.
rode Candymonium yet.
It was very, very cool. Definitely one of those ones where it's like we're cruising, you know? Yeah, I liked it a lot.
I feel like we're getting a lot of videos from Coaster Studios.
Yeah, we are.
They're putting in work out here.
They are.
Is this somebody's house?
Yeah, no. I think that's like a store.
Yeah.
We were really worried we weren't going to get to ride it because it closed down. We were in line. It closed down.
Oh, no.
Some sort of technical issue. And then we left and then we came back and it had just opened.
We're getting the facts here.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you got to ride it.
Yeah. I was like a little bummed. And then I was like, you know, of course I want to ride everything.
I've never done this before, but I did it. Cause we're going to Hershey in 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and I bought like the fast pass, as many as you want to ride things, and I never throw in the money for that, but I was like, fuck it, let's do it this time.
I think it's worth it. I really think it's worth it.
Like, I just want to ride shit, and chill, and not like spend half the day like on my phone, in line.
Yeah, see, it's just like a real, just like...
That looks like a real chocolate river right there.
You know?
Probably not intentional. All the landscaping around this roller coaster is total dog shit.
Yeah, it's bad.
That shit needs to grow in. Maybe it looks a little different now.
You know, I can't even remember if it was grown in by the time we went, because I got to see the date of this video.
That fountain is really cool. Like
Yes.
that, yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, cruiser coaster. But it's cool.
The thing that I love about Hershey Park is like how many roller coasters are in this one section of the park, and they're all like kind of on top of each other, and like
Yep.
it looks like a that part of Hershey is like it's like what of a like a little kid's toy room would look like, you know?
Yes.
Like it's like all of this stuff is stacked on top of each other, and it doesn't make any sense
At
whatsoever.
all.
But it's all in there.
If you've never been to Hershey Park 2, right there in the beginning, it can be a little bit difficult to like get around, like to like kind of figure out where to go to get onto a specific ride. Cause like the first time I went there, I was like, I want to be on that coaster. How do I
the
get
layout.
there?
Oh yeah, like get down there. It's just like you walk down this weird little alley.
Yes.
That's like in between like a hot dog stand and like one of those places that sells the tie-dye hats that nobody buys. And then
exactly
you
it.
walk down there and it's like a whole new world starts playing, and you're
Yeah.
like, what the where the fuck are we?
Seriously.
It's a whole nother part of the park.
And I just like, I'm like, yo, I want to get onto this ride. Where do I go? Like, where is the entrance?
That's so fucking
Yeah.
funny. Oh man. So trying to think about like rides that are interesting. What do you know about Nickelodeon Universe in New Jersey?
I know so little about it.
So they have a Ninja Turtles roller coaster in there.
Yeah.
And I want to ride it, but the entire park is indoors. It's an entirely indoor theme park.
That's cool.
And it's kind of like a cold feeling to it.
Okay.
But let's see here. So
See,
Nick,
I really
Universe,
like indoor rides. Like the Exterminator.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
But it's like different because it looks outdoors, but it's all indoor.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have that like there's no like real world building. It's just like you're in like a fucking warehouse and there's a roller coaster.
Interesting.
Kind of It's okay. Well, let's see what happens.
Let's see.
So, I mean, this ride looks wild. So, the world's steepest drop,
Oh.
which you probably weren't expecting. It's called the
Okay.
Shell Raiser,
Okay.
which is dope name
the
for a
world's
ride.
steepest drop. Let's go. Let's go, Shell Razor.
I definitely want to go check out this place, but it
Yeah.
definitely like
Oh, this looks really cool.
yeah. Be seeing, I mean, like they could try to theme a little better, like put some shit on the ground.
Yeah.
You know, paint some ooze.
You can definitely paint.
like the New York's, like make it look like you're on top of the New York City buildings.
Paint is a real thing. It
Yeah.
exists.
Like I feel like even if all that white was just like, you know, like Nickelodeon slime green or
Yeah.
something, make you feel like you're in. Yeah.
Something.
Yeah. All right. Are we gonna get the PO? What's going on here?
We
There
want
we
the
go.
POV. There we go. I like how the car is designed. How it's like not an actual like a train.
It's more like a car and like a wild mouse.
Yeah. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay. We got some more good laughs. Oh, yes. Okay. Wow, the track lights up.
Yeah.
Super dope.
It's funny, like I feel like this camera's like zoomed in to a point where I can't even tell what's happening.
Yeah. I think it's zoomed in and angled a little bit too much. Wow.
Oh, wow. So this is like that Fahrenheit hill.
Yeah. No, it definitely is very similar.
Oh, that tension.
Right? Like, what is about to happen?
That tension.
Oh. Yeah.
No.
They did them dirty. Wow. Okay, this is like some Pitfall type
Yeah.
shit. Yo. Yo. Wow.
Yeah. I just feel like you're constantly upside down.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like it.
It's like also really hard to tell like what's up and what's down because everything's white.
Yeah. It's really difficult. It's really, really difficult. Wow.
So that's the Shellraiser
That's really cool.
at Nickelodeon Universe in New Jersey.
I had no idea that existed.
This park, they just opened this like maybe in 2018
Okay.
or maybe even 2019. It hasn't been open that long.
Okay. Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah. That's all I can say about that.
Super cool.
Yeah, I think that it's the issues that I have with going here is it seems like there's probably not a whole lot to do in a day.
Yeah.
It seems pretty small and it's pretty expensive
Okay.
from like what the prices that I've looked at. Like it's like
Okay.
maybe like $50 to get in, which I mean that's fine for a theme park.
Yeah.
But this is like, you know, like a room in a warehouse with like a few rides.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the rides are definitely more kiddie.
kid oriented.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
makes sense. But maybe like like you know how you can like sometimes get like the discounted like night rider, but
Sure.
like does that exist in an indoor park?
I mean, like, I think that like I'd be happy to go just for the experience, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's I think when I looked it up, it was like not even like an hour subway ride from Manhattan.
Oh, okay.
So if you're like, I mean, if we ever have a reason to go to New York City again,
yeah, right.
you know, it's really you can make it a day.
Yeah.
Like, you know, take a train, go do that.
Yeah.
Fuck around. You're already in New York, so you're spending more money than you should to
You
begin with.
might
right?
as well
So you
spend
might as well
more.
ride a roller coaster. I've always wanted to go to Coney Island. I never have.
Yeah, I never have either. That's on the list for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I say we take a trip to Dorney Park.
All right.
This track for sure is red. I know that for a fact.
Dorney Park roller coasters.
Yes.
So we got the Talon. It's kind of orange. Steel Force.
That's it. Boom. Maybe that's orange. Sorry.
No,
Ooh.
that's kind of red.
I think that's
Hydra. Dang, they got some hitters here.
They have some hitters.
Okay,
Yeah, Dorney
okay.
Park is like low key the shit. Yes. I love this one.
Oh man, I don't really fuck with soda, but every time I see a line of vending machines, I'm like, summer.
Yo, yeah.
I'm ready for it. I might buy like a $3.50 bottle of Dasani.
Yo.
Maybe. Or I'll tell myself that like brisk ain't that bad, and I'll get it and take one sip, and I'm like, fam,
that's
this is
me every time. Every time with brisk.
it's not refreshing at all.
Every time, it's not good at all. And I think about like how did like 8-year-old me think that this was amazing?
Yeah.
Like, no, it's not a good look.
Yeah, brisk is really bad.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm like thinking about it now, feeling kind of terrified.
Yeah.
I think I'm probably more terrified of drinking brisk than riding that roller coaster in Dubai.
I mean, yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of what my stomach will do after a can of brisk now.
Oh, wow. What is happening?
Yeah. I don't remember that tunnel being there, but who knows with my memory. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I like the way you'll see like down below how like it just like doesn't spiral. That's not the word I'm looking for, but just swoops around.
Yeah.
That turn is really fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this looks crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Dorney Park.
Yeah, it's worth it.
How far is that from here?
I want to say 4 hours.
Okay.
But it might even be
Yo, there's dinosaurs?
Yeah.
You see them?
I'm telling you.
Try
Dorney Park. They have some good ones. They
Fuck
definitely
Jurassic
have some good
Park.
ones. Yo. Yeah, there's some good coasters at Dorney.
Dorney Park looks tight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna map Dorney Park real quick.
Yeah.
I'm just out of curiosity. That's like a name of you've heard 10,000 times and just never gone. Yeah, 425.
Yep.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that's okay. A little bit outside of Philly. Okay, so this is this. So the move is you do like you could stop by Hershey. You can go to Dorney. You can go to fucking Nickelodeon Universe.
You just
Hit up Coney Island.
You just do the 3 stop.
Yeah, that's fire. All right, so I think we could let's do one more each.
Okay,
and then we'll cut it. Just we're a little over an hour now, and we could probably do this forever.
Probably.
But also at the same time, you want to leave the audience wanting more. Apparently, apparently there are other people still paying attention to this right now.
Apparently.
Yeah. So I don't know how good this is going to be because this is actually an indoor roller coaster.
Okay.
But maybe there's like a lights on POV or something I could find.
That'd be cool.
And this was the Flight of Fear ride that I was telling you about.
Okay.
So this is at Kings Island, but apparently there's an exact clone of this at another one of the Cedar Fair parks.
Okay.
It'll probably come up maybe in Kings Dominion. It's there. So Kings Island is the one that I rode.
Ooh.
Okay, so let's see here. I don't know. So this lights on video I have watched before, and it's just like it's not a POV ride.
Okay.
So we'll go with this one. We'll see how it works.
Oh,
okay. Apparently I was already watching this before.
you were.
Must have showed it to somebody.
Let's go, Patrick.
Okay. So it's dope because like when you go inside, it's like you are boarding onto a UFO.
That's so cool.
So it's all like alien themed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you can't see a damn thing that's going on.
Yeah.
But it's basically, it just shoots you. It's like the way that the loading station is, it's like you walk into that alien spacecraft and then like you're just in this room and all you see is people getting into the cars and then just zoom and then it sucks them into a hole.
Whoa.
So like you don't see any of the track. Like you have no idea what you're getting into.
Okay.
And it basically like it spits you from that like straight into a loop. And like you spend pretty much half the ride upside down. And Stacy was like laughing like a maniac the whole time. Cause it was just like, what in the fuck just happened?
That's super
But
awesome.
yeah, I guess it's kind of cool to you can see get an idea of like you can see like how much chaos is going on inside there.
Wow.
But yeah, it's like really cool and it's lit super cool. It's a super fun ride.
That's awesome.
But I guess I know I said one more, but that wasn't really that wasn't really it. You know what I mean? So this might be one of the scariest rides I was ever on. Only because of the car style.
Okay.
So I'm imagining it will show what the situation is. So basically the tracks, they have it so like it holds you back like this and then it flips you over on your stomach.
Oh.
And you're like completely vertical and like you're basically like.
There was one of those at Cedar Point at one time, like the X Flight or something. It was green, lime green, and
maybe you're thinking a Raptor.
Maybe
Raptor's the foot dangler. So this is basically you're on your back right now.
Okay. And this ride no longer exists.
No.
Wow.
So you're. On your back, going up a lift hill. And then it flips you over.
Oh my God.
And like, I was like legitimately kind of freaking out.
Yeah.
So it was just so like, I had never experienced anything like this.
Yeah.
I don't think Stacy was as freaked out by it as I was.
Yeah.
But it was, I only got to ride it once. And if I would have known that they were going to be taking it out of the park, I would have rode it again.
Yeah.
But like, I was just so like, I spent so much time like trying to figure out like how the restraints work that like I couldn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
It just fucked with me.
I mean,
but yeah,
safety's a big thing.
So like, you're just backwards right now, and then this is where it flips you over.
Okay.
And now you're just literally
you're flying.
Yeah, you're literally like just.
Wow.
But yeah, going up that lift hill and shit, so scary. And
Terrifying.
some parts you're on your back. It like flips you around between the both, which is really cool. Like super cool elements. I never experienced anything else like it. But yeah, I was just so fucked up the whole time. Like just like what is like, is this safe? Like, you know, like
maybe that's why they took it out of the park.
Well, they ended up putting they put a Giga coaster in where it was. So they have like some monstrosity where the first lift hill's over 400 feet tall.
Okay.
Yeah. It's some craziness.
That's wild.
I wonder if I can find a photo of Firehawk Kings Island restraint. You could see like an image of it or something.
Ah,
You can kind of see.
yeah.
So this was a shot where
Okay.
yeah. So, but like right now, like you're on your back, right?
Right.
But like, yeah, it literally like
Holy crap.
when you're not like that, like so it's like your back is always against the track.
Wow.
So yeah.
See, that
Really, I mean, it's cool.
There was this lime green ride, and I remember I was too small to ride it.
It's Cedar Point.
I could have swore it was at Senior Point because it was somewhere in Ohio.
There
for
was
sure.
also the Mantis that was a stand-up roller coaster,
That might have been it.
but it's a red track.
This one was lime green for sure.
The lime green track at Cedar Point that I can think of is Raptor,
Okay.
which is a dope ride, but that's a foot dangler.
Yeah. I've ridden that one.
Yeah.
I've ridden that one. Yeah, no, when we were there, I remember it definitely got taken out. When we were there, it got stuck upside down. Like people were inverted and the blood was rushing to their head. Like the ambulances were there. Like it was wild. Like it was a situation.
It was a roller coaster?
Yeah. And it was as if you were flying. Like it was like very similar to that. But like I know it was in Ohio, so
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure, friend.
not sure. Hey, we tried.
Well, hey, you wanna close this out with anything?
I think we should end on something at Kennywood.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
I'm cool with whatever. If you have anything.
I think that we just gotta go Jackrabbit.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotta love it. Let's go.
Our boy Coaster Force.
Let's go.
It was Firehawk. Steel Coaster originally debuted in 2001 as X-Flight at World Adventures Aurora, Ohio. After 6 seasons of operation there, the ride was relocated to Cedar Fair Entertainment Company to Kings Island. What? As Firehawk in 2007.
What?
I don't know if anybody heard that, but Stacy just came in and fucking smashed some knowledge real quick on us.
Just like
What the fuck? So what you're saying is that ride was called X Factor. It existed at a different theme. X Flight. It existed at what is it at? Stacy, get your green-headed ass in here real quick.
World of Adventure.
World of
That's
Adventure.
where I was.
Okay.
Wow.
Six Flags.
X-Flight in 2001.
So I had the name right.
Yeah.
6 years it was X-Flight.
Yeah, and people got stuck upside down. Like there was ambulances were rolling up in there. It just made me want to ride it more, which
Okay.
yep.
Geauga Lake.
Geauga Lake, see? Yep.
Okay. So now it's all
It's
coming
all
together.
coming together. That's it. That's it. And I think my brothers got to ride it before it shut down for the day.
So that's so funny how that all comes together.
Right?
Yeah, it was green too.
Yep.
Wow. That's wild.
Yo, I am, yeah.
Yep.
And the type is called a Flying Dutchman.
Okay. So, all right.
Yep.
X Flight.
Let's go.
I wonder why nothing came up because I literally just
You
typed
did.
in X Flight ride, right?
You did.
Wow. Stacy's a detective.
Stacy should have been on this episode.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
were.
set up that third mic in case she was feeling frisky, but yeah, you know. That's how. Yeah. Can you imagine podcasts you could smell? No podcasts would be popular if you could smell those motherfuckers. I'm just gonna throw it out there right now. Yo, my camera died again. These shitty
Damn.
batteries. That's okay. It's super chill. I don't know how long that's been dead, but like I said, who needs to
Right.
Who needs to see this
Well-
anyways? And we're wrapping up anyways.
We are.
So to close things out, we gotta take a ride on the Jackrabbit.
We gotta go.
Yeah. So we had it pulled up, but then Stacy came out the woodwork, fucking us up with these facts about X-Flight.
See, I was sitting here thinking that my memory was like really playing tricks on me this time. Let's go.
I will say that I hate the new Jackrabbit logo. You ever seen photos of what the Jackrabbit used to look like? Like the old facades?
Yeah.
Man, it was such a pretty ride.
It was. Yeah, I think they messed up there.
This camera's trying its hardest.
It's really trying. It's chugging along.
Chaos in 4K right here. It's really what it's like.
Yeah.
Yo, real quick. Like, think about like every other we've looked at a lot of roller coasters
Yeah.
today, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of them have had tunnels.
Yeah.
Look at how fucking haggard this tunnel is. I mean, it's
haggard.
awesome. But think about every other tunnel that we've seen today, and then look at this. Like, this looks like House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah.
Like, you're
boom. Yeah. It's some scary shit.
I mean, you know, all love in the world to it, but I mean, this is rough.
It's rough.
You know, they actually took that tunnel out for a while.
Really?
Yeah, there was like a period, like a decade period, I think in the 80s up until like the mid 90s, maybe,
Okay.
where the tunnel wasn't there, and then they put it back.
Whoa.
So
Huh.
they put it back, and it still looks like that.
They said, we gonna keep this raggedy ass tunnel.
But all the love in the world.
All the love. For me, the ride really doesn't start until right here.
Yeah. No, I like that first drop.
I do. It's just like, you know.
You get to see everybody waiting in line. You know,
It's
when
the-
it passes the corner, and then you fall down that little hill.
It's that, you know, it's the Jackrabbit part that really gets interesting for
It's
me.
the bite
like
of the burrito before you put the hot sauce on.
that part. And whoop.
I mean, the camera's a little too stable. There's
Yeah.
no chaos going on there. That double dips what's up there.
Uh-huh. It's that little bit of air that you feel.
This ride in general looks so haggard right now.
It's yeah. Yeah. Classic. Gotta love it.
Mm-hmm. Shout outs. Jackrabbit. Over 100 years old now.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was my first roller coaster that I ever rode. I'm pretty sure.
I think it was probably mine too.
Yeah.
I think that's what my pops was saying, that it was my first.
Because it was like
It had to have been that or the racer. It was
Yeah.
one of the two.
I think the height requirement for the Rabbit is pretty low,
Yeah.
pretty short. So I think I'm like 99% sure that was my first roller coaster for sure.
Yeah. And I remember I had to get the napkin stuffed in my shoes to ride the Thunderbolt.
Oh yeah. See, that didn't. I wasn't able to ride that. They were pretty serious, but also, I never got to ride the OG Steel Phantom.
Okay.
Yeah, never got to ride that.
I saw like a little kid get off of the OG Phantom having a seizure,
Whoa.
like on the ground shaking.
Whoa.
Yeah. That was not, I mean, it was tight, but it was rough.
Yeah.
Cause like it had those restraints that like go over your shoulders, like those big, they're like, I don't know, they're like made out of like pat bus tires. Like I
Yeah.
don't know what the fuck those things are, but like, and you just smack your head
That's what
against those things. Like, and like, it's like one of those things where like, if you can keep steady
Yeah.
while you're on that thing, it's okay.
Yeah.
But the second it starts going, like if one goes, then it's
bop,
toast.
bop, bop, bop.
It's like those metal balls.
Yeah. And your head just becomes
you cannot stop it.
Ooh, yeah. That's what like my entire family would say when they got off of it. They would, I love that ride, but man, does that hurt your head.
Yeah, it was pretty ruthless.
Yeah. So I never got to ride the OG Phantom. I was never tall enough. Oh, and not a roller coaster, but do you remember the King Kahuna?
Yeah.
Took it out.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. I love that one.
Yeah. So, okay.
Now there's cabanas there.
This is us going down a wormhole that I'm worried about. But okay, so maybe we'll wrap it up after this one. So, but I want to tell you about this. So when Kings Island was owned by Paramount and they had the Nicolas Cage ride,
Yeah.
there was also a Tomb Raider ride
No.
that was basically a giant indoor King Kahuna.
And I missed out on that.
Yeah. Let's look it up real
Yo,
quick.
anybody who knows me knows that I love Tomb Raider.
So this is so old that the POV is in a square aspect ratio. A taste of Tomb Raider the ride.
Tomb Raider the ride.
All right. So yeah, it was entirely indoors and it swung you around. There's this giant statue.
Whoa.
It was like huge. It was like
Yeah.
a gigantic King Kahuna. And it spun you and like made you think that like you were either going to get dropped in lava or like these spikes were going to come down from the ceiling, like all that
Okay.
kind of shit. But yeah, you see like the icicles from the ceiling,
yeah.
and it would stop you like right there. And they had it so like, from what I've heard, like there's like water dripping from them and shit like that.
Okay.
Then it'd spin you around some more.
Damn. I really wish I was able to
Yeah.
ride that.
This seems like it would have been super cool.
Yeah.
I guess you're just spinning right now. I'm not
Spinning.
too sure what's happening. But you see, like, yeah, now it's like holding you over the lava.
Uh-huh.
This video quality is so bad that it almost looks like we're looking at a video game. Like, this doesn't even look like real.
It looks like a video game.
But then, yeah.
This is Tomb Raider, the video game. We're being tricked right now.
But yeah, there's like, you know, some people that are way nerdier than us have done these documentaries on this ride.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, this ride, like, it basically closed because Paramount didn't own the park anymore, so they didn't have the rights to the movie
Yeah.
or like any of the characters or likenesses or anything like that. So apparently after the park had closed, well, not the park closing, but the ownership shifting over, they apparently kept the ride open, but like completely lights out for a while. So like, it was just like you spinning around in the dark.
Okay.
And
That's
then
a lot.
that was only a very, very small amount of time. And now it's just, just toast.
Wow.
But I actually learned about it from this YouTube channel, Defunct Land. They did a
Okay.
history of Tomb Raider the ride, and it's dope. This whole channel is the shit.
Okay.
But yeah, this is a pretty cool video that talks about all that
I'm going to
stuff.
have to check that out.
So, what did we learn today? Nothing, really.
Nothing.
Other than just...
Maybe someone learned something. Well, we learned a lot about the X-Flight.
That's true. That's true. Stacy taught us a lot about the X-Flight and how to Google something accordingly. I learned that Dorney Park seems tight.
Yeah. Yes.
You learned that Kings Island seems tight.
I need to go to Kings Island for sure.
We learned that there are 2 different versions of the Intimidator.
Yes.
One is not very intimidating, and the other one is very intimidating. Apparently. We learned that I'm looking forward to riding the Wildcat in a couple weeks. I'm gonna have to hit you up and be like, you know, if you get a text from me in 2 weekends that just says ow.
Ow, yeah.
You know what it is.
You
know what it is. Shit.
Yeah.
Well, this has been dope.
It's great. I love talking roller coasters.
Yeah. I wish I knew a little bit more of the technical stuff. I watch some videos on YouTube and people say technical things at me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that makes sense. But my brain doesn't really retain a whole lot of that information. I'm just like, tall thing, go fast.
Yeah. I mean, that's what it's about. You know, it's like the technical stuff is definitely cool. And I know a little bit. I don't know everything. But what I love is getting on the roller coaster, you know, and I'm now really excited for the summer because now I feel like I have like a lot of like, ooh, this ride. So Kings Island for sure.
100%. 100%.
I would love to go back.
That might even be, you know, group trip.
Yes.
You feel me?
Yes. And I would love to do Busch Gardens and do it the right way.
Yeah.
Where I actually ride
Either
rides.
one of those. Either one of those we could do. We can try to organize that. I know that we're definitely doing Busch Gardens because we already have the damn tickets.
Word.
So that's going to happen. I don't know when.
It's happening.
That's going to happen.
Amazing.
It has to happen.
Amazing.
Your boy's already out 200. I'm going.
You're going.
I'm going. But Kings Island for sure. I don't think you wouldn't be pulling me or Stacy's legs to go.
Word. I'm down.
Both great trips.
I'm down.
We'll figure it out.
Yes.
So if you're out there, I hope you all enjoyed our little video.
Yeah.
This was, honestly, this was way more refreshing than talking to somebody that I barely know about why their music career isn't working.
Yeah.
I've recorded almost 400 episodes. Like, none of you motherfuckers have figured it out. I haven't figured it out. This shit's impossible. Ride a roller coaster. Eat some pretzels.
Get a $3 and $4 Dasani.
Yeah. Either spend $3 on a bottled water.
It's probably going to be $6
or
this year.
$5K on a PR campaign. That's it. Those are your options.
That's it.
I'll take the water.
Yeah.
All right. Holy smokes. This was a long one. But
Was it?
fuck it. It's been fun. Goodbye, Internet.
Bye, y'all.